watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Pretty much a status quo, typical January afternoon here across West Michigan. Temperatures are below freezing. We've got a few flurries out there, and the wind is blowing. You can see that on our live Jenison Skycam here. Snow on the ground and the anemometer, that's our wind instrument in the foreground that measures speed. That's a Jenison High School's football field. It's breezy out there, cool. In Grand Rapids, you can see somewhat obscured visibility. There's a little bit of very light snow falling in Grand Rapids, just flurries at best right now. And that's about all we're expecting here as the day wears on. Snow showers, very light, perhaps a dusting for some areas. That ought to be about it. Continued cool and breezy, that's for today. But we do have warmer weather as we head into the weekend and the possibility of a January thaw. Looks like it'll be a short-lived January thaw, with the possibility of reaching temperatures into the low 40s for just a couple of days next weekend. We'll address that coming up in the 8-day forecast. So we've seen a very small batch of very light flurries here across Mason, Oceana, and northwestern Newaygo County. These are pushing through West Michigan. This is not going to be enough to even create a dusting. We're just talking about an isolated flurry or two, not even reducing visibility or causing slick spots on the roadways, and that trend will continue here this afternoon. Right now we're 29 in Grand Rapids, 26 for Kalamazoo, and temperatures are about the same along the lakeshore, perhaps a few degrees warmer in places like Holland, South Haven, and Benton Harbor. Earlier today we had winds out of the southwest. They've shifted to the west. A weak cold front has pushed through, and that could produce a few light lake effect snow flurries. In addition to the very light snow, we're also keeping an eye on fairly cool wind chill temperatures, what it actually feels like out there. Need to bundle up because it's as cold as 13 here for Jackson and Lansing. Feels like 21 in GR, 16 in Fremont, and here along the I-94 corridor, mid to upper teens. Pretty cool this afternoon. Our 24-hour forecast calls for mostly cloudy skies, scattered light flurries for the rest of the afternoon. By 6 p.m., winds have tempered just a little bit. We're west 10 to 15. Very light snow showers remain mainly along and west of 131. We're at 27 here in Grand Rapids. Wind chills low 20s, upper teens. By midnight, skies starting to clear out. Those flurries will have dissipated, and we'll see the stars tonight. Later on, at least, probably after most of us go to bed. By daybreak tomorrow morning, temperatures in the teens and 20s. A bit of a breeze out there, so wind chills could be into the single digits tomorrow morning. It's going to be a cool start for those of us who have school tomorrow and then going back to work tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind. Wind chills in the single digits and low teens. By midday, winds are still strong, west 15 to 25, and we'll see temperatures that won't even crack the freezing mark. But warmer weather is on the way. You can see that here in the 8-day forecast. Again, breezy cool for tomorrow after the flurries end later today. We're above freezing here by Saturday at 32 for Sunday. A 60% chance of light snow, and it looks like a better chance for light snow accumulations coming up here on Sunday than today. Perhaps for a few folks enough to get out the shovel. Not a snowstorm, not even close though on Sunday. Warming trend continues, and there's the possibility of a short-lived and minor January thaw coming up early next week. Couple of days in the 40s. I mean, it's subjective. Is that enough to call it a January thaw, you guys
I think so, yes.
I would say so.
Yes, especially after what we're experiencing right now.
Yeah. Well, maybe not so much this year, though, considering how warm it has been in some cases. But in any other January, any other year, you get to 42 degrees. My gosh. Yeah, that's a heat wave. All right.
Thank you, Kyle.